The Toledo Rockets take on the Ohio Bobcats, 7 p.m. Eastern kickoff Tuesday night. Toledo's -7, totals 54.5. Now, real quick here, guys, if you find yourself enjoying this video here today, please feel free to give it a thumbs up by smashing that like button. And if you want to connect with me on a daily basis, please make sure to hit that subscribe button as well and join the Brock Page family. I'd love to have you. Now, guys, once again, I'm feeling great on a Tuesday morning because we went 5-1 in our 6 premium sports picks on BrockPage.com yesterday. It was a killer day, made a lot of money. That improves our record to 10-1 in our last 11 college basketball tier package picks on that very website. And the good news is we have another college basketball tier package pick going off here today. We're also 10-1 with a push in our last 12 extra daily picks on that very same webpage. And if you want to access today's extra daily pick, it's only going to cost you just $2.99. We currently have over 905 members who are signed up and active on that site. It's safe, it's secure, it's a massive, it's a part of Patreon. It's a massive conglomerate. Everything on there is totally legit. And if you want to see which one of these free YouTube picks on this channel that I'm actually betting on personally, there's only one way to do that, and that's to sign up for a membership on my website at BrockPage.com. Now, Toledo's done a real nice job running the football this season. They're in the top 20 in road rushing. Brian Kovacs rushed for 943 yards and 9 scores on the ground. The junior running back's also averaging over 6 yards a carry. Toledo's in the top 25 in the country in road scoring. They're taking on an Ohio team who's really struggled defensively. They're 115th in rush yards allowed per game at home. They've also lost 4 out of their last 5 ball games on their home turf. Now, total-wise, Toledo saw their last 2 straight get over the line. I'm going to lean toward Toledo -7 over 54.5. Next contest, Western Michigan versus Eastern Michigan, 7:30 Eastern start time. The Western Michigan Broncos are -5.5, total 65. And despite being the road favorite in this one, Western Michigan has done a real poor job against the number here recently. The Broncos failed to cover the number in their last 3 straight, 1-5 ATS in their last 6. Western Michigan ranks 116th in yards allowed per play on the road. They're also 109th in fourth quarter points allowed. They're taking on an Eastern Michigan team who they've got themselves a winning record at home this year, and they actually do a really nice job throwing the football. Ben Bryant's thrown for over 2,500 yards, along with completing 70% of his passes. Hassan Beydoun and Dylan Drummond, they've combined for over 1,400 yards receiving on the year. The Eagles are in the top 25 in third quarter scoring. And total-wise, 3 out of EMU's last 5 home games fell under the total. Meanwhile, Western Michigan is 3-1 to the over, 3-1 to the under when traveling. I'm going to lean toward Eastern Michigan +5.5, under 65. Next and final matchup, Bowling Green versus Miami, Ohio, 8 o'clock Eastern start time. Miami's -17, totals 51.5. The Red Hawks are undefeated at home this season, 4-0 straight up at Yager Stadium, top 5 in the country in home rush defense. Lonnie Phelps has 6.5 sacks on the season. Cam Butler with 5 sacks. Meanwhile, Ivan Pace and Matthew Salopek are quickly approaching 100 tackles respectively on the season. That's not combined, that's individually. The Red Hawks are in the top 10 in the country in fewest first quarter points allowed at home. They're taking on a Bowling Green team who lost 5 out of their last 6. They have a losing record on the road. The Falcons are 122nd in the country in defending the run on the road. Meanwhile, offensively on the other side of the ball, Bowling Green's 108th in offensive yards per play from scrimmage. Now, total-wise, Bowling Green saw their last 5 straight all get over the number. Meanwhile, 3 out of Miami's last 4 got over the line themselves. I'm going to lean toward Miami, Ohio, -17 over 51.5. And with that, guys, now it's time for our quick pick recap. Powered to you by my website at BrockPage.com, where we are 10-1 in our last 11 college basketball tier package picks. I like Toledo -7 over 54.5. Eastern Michigan +5.5 under 65. And before I give you my next and final free pick for the video, one final reminder that we are 10-1 in our last 11 college basketball tier package picks. We're also 10-1 with a push in our last 12 extra daily picks on that very same website. I'm going to lean toward Miami, Ohio -17 over 51.5. And with that, guys, now it's time for our shout out of the day. And that's going to go to David Wharton, who said the other day, "Great stuff, Brock." All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on brockpage.com. If you get a membership here today, just keep in mind you're going to get billed the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. So if you do end up getting a membership here today on brockpage.com, you're going to get access to that content all the way through the end of November. I always tell folks in every single video, the earlier in the month you sign up, the better. But most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. With that said, guys, happy Tuesday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at brockpage.com.